some grants so we can go digital. We want to give you something back.
Right.
And a portion of our spectrum, we want to go to those two-way radios for those firefighters and those first responders so that they can have more spectrum wherever we are around the country, and they can use that spectrum so that, you know, we're giving them something back of what we have.
Hold on a minute. We got to stop right there. You just said something to me, and I heard what you said. But what you just said is you've been kicked around and abused.
You don't know the half of it.
Wait a minute. You've been kicked around and abused. But instead of all that, you care so much about your community that if they do right, you're not only going to take care of your own self, but you're going to help the community.
Oh, absolutely.
Even after being abused, you're willing to help the community. Sounds to me like this is a good guy, everybody. Yeah. Go ahead, Ron. Come on, Ron. Help Ron out. Help Ron out or I'm going to get mad, and you don't want me to get mad. Believe that. Now, we do need to get down to the business at hand.
What you need to hear is one of the things, imagine being able to watch It's Alive on your cell phone or when you're out or you're not home. That's all we want to do is make sure more people can see It's Alive and this programming at all times. And why the heck the government wouldn't want to make sure that more people can see good programming is beyond us. We're trying to figure out why the heck they would want to deny the public access to their airwaves. We're just trying to make sure they get what they deserve.
Okay, well, Greg, we do have to close down. I mean, we have to move on, so we have other calls. But I'm going to give you my email address, and I hope Greg and others who are interested, please email me this information. We may have a follow-up show, but we're going to keep fighting for WBGN and all LP TV stations because it's the right thing to do, America. It's the right thing to do, Pittsburgh. Here's my email address. Then Lenell has a lot of stuff he's got to take care of the business on. But here's my email address, actorAJ@torcasomedia.com. That's actorAJ@torcasomedia.com, TORCASOMEDIA.com. Hey, I'm half asleep. I almost messed up my own freaking name. And I'm not drinking anybody. But at any rate, we're going to have to move the video to about 5 minutes after now. Now, Lenell, you have something to give us, and then you have 2 quick calls. Callers, we're going to have to ask you to only do about 30 to 40 seconds. It's unfair, but we do have a time constraint. We'll get in as much as we can, but right now we're going to Lenell Jones III.
Well, hello, everybody. I just heard some shocking information about what's going on with Comcast and what they're doing to the wonderful station WBGN. From what I've been hearing, it kind of upsets me to hear what's happening, and it should upset you also. I wanted to quickly get some information to you. So if you have a pen and a pad or a pencil and a piece of paper handy, you might want to write this information down because I think this is a very hot topic and a very important issue that we're discussing here.
I got some exciting news. If they don't get to write it down, they're in the credits for 8 seconds.
Great. Okay. But I'm going to start out with direct contact to the CEO of Comcast. I happen to be a Comcast subscriber also. Those numbers are, and the name is Brian Roberts, CEO. Comcast corporate office is 1500 Market Street, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That is 19102. And the phone number with the area code is 215-286-8960. Write that information down. Look into it because this person is one of the people that we as subscribers need to contact to voice our opinions and voice our views because our voice is our power. And here is another number, Senator Robert Casey. He's instrumental in helping to push what we want forward also. And his address to reach him is 383 Russell Senate Office Building, Washington, D.C., at 20510. And that phone number, starting with the area code, is 202-224-6324. Arlen Specter is another person that can be instrumental in helping us because he's there for us. He works for us. And his address is 711 Hart Senate Office Building, Washington, D.C., 20510. And the area code is 202-224-4254. So contact these people because, and hey, I wanted to mention also Mike Doyle out of Washington, D.C., Congressman Doyle.
Who can actually change it.
Who can actually change this. So these key people can be very instrumental in getting what we want, and what we need, because we need Wbgn. We need them like life's blood. That address is 401 Cannon.
Looks like Cannon, HOB.
HOB, Washington, D.C.
It's the Cannon office building, yeah.
Okay, Cannon office building.
And that's in Washington, D.C., 20515. The phone number is 202-225-2135. And that is the number you need to contact Mike Doyle. We must do this. We must get these laws changed because it sounds like to me that Wbgn already has a plan in place to move forward with any transitions as far as analog and digital, and they're offering a great public service that's going to help the emergency services, 911, your firefighters, across the board. It sounds like a wonderful program that it can mean possibly a matter of life or death. And that, it sounds like that to me, and it should sound like that to you. So I urge you, viewers and people who are familiar with any changes with Comcast, to contact these people. It is very important. And again, changing any programming that you have to lower your cost to send another message is another way. Modify your package. They're not going to call you and tell you what you can do to save money. They're only going to make you pay money. So you need to look into your packaging and try to modify it to your needs a little bit better as a part of your household government stimulus. So we need to collectively really get on board with this and do this.
You know what? We're going to move on to the two new calls real quickly.
Okay.
But I got to say something.
I'm fired up about this now.
I just got to say something about, I'm sorry to have to slap Comcast upside the head, but they did wrong.
Yes.
And you know what I'm thinking? They got a little old commercial out there. It's called Comcastic.
That's not Comcast.
It's not Comcastic.
It is not Comcast.
It's not even bombastic.
No.
It's too friggin' drastic.
It is.
Don't be messing with the It's Alive show.
That's right.
And don't be messing with Ron Bruno.
That's right.
Because if you do, you're going to deal with El Torcaso. And Mamma Mia, I could talk so long, you're going to be saying, oh, hell no.
They want to provide a service that we've been used to and
That's right.
improve that
Give
service.
us
Why
BGN.
would we not
But we got peoples over here we got to
get
talk
involved
to.
with that? So we got other people.
Well, wait a minute. Let's get our peoples there, and
I'm
let's
getting
get our
fired up
peoples
here,
here.
Al.
And then we got our peoples, undead peoples here. But we ain't playing. So first of all, caller number my first call, or whatever the heck it is, just say something.
Caller?
And if you're rude, you're getting cut off at the knees.
Yeah,
Just let you know.
My question is, you're doing a great job with what you're doing. But
No, thank you very much.
one of the things two things, when you're going to get people to sign a petition, also, if they're not registered to vote, get them to register to vote, because that makes a difference also.
That's true.
Another thing that you haven't mentioned, which will make a difference also, is when you're complaining to these legislators and stuff, why not complain to the Public Utility Commission? This way, when Comcast asks for a rate hike, they have to go through the Public Utility Commission. When they see these complaints, they can turn down their request for an increase.
Okay. Well, we're going to move on,
very
Chris.
good, caller.
Even though you didn't say your name, I know who you are. Say, hey, forget about it. That's my buddy Chris from Homestead. And I got to say something real quick. Chris has done a lot of personal suffering, but he's a good guy. Mm-hmm. He's a good guy. Thanks for calling in and staying on hold, Chris. But let's get to the next call. We're going to make it very brief.